Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in today because today I'll be talking about my esthetician journey and why the career change and my spiritual journey on this path to a new career. The first thing that I'd like to talk about is letting you guys know where I am now and the transition into this new career that I'm going into. So currently, right now, I am a clinical medical assistant, and I've been a medical assistant for 4 years now. And the path that I was taking before was that I was going back to school about the last 2 to 3 years for nursing. And from there, usually with medical assistants, the only way that you can progress up is kind of becoming a registered nurse and working in a hospital setting or outpatient or becoming a travel nurse. And along the way of me becoming a nurse, I did my schooling, I did my prerequisites, and I was about to apply or transfer into a university for a bachelor's degree. And sometime within the last year that I was doing the nursing prerequisites, I just felt like there was this weird empty void inside, and I just couldn't find out why. And along this time of transitioning into 2018 into 2019, I did a lot more journaling, and I implemented a new planner into my life, and I believe that planner helped me out so much just because I was able to write down everything about myself, my spiritual journey, my mental health, my strengths and my weaknesses, and it was very helpful to me to kind of figure out what was going on with myself and if I was able to see myself becoming a nurse for the next 10 years. With that, I was kind of journaling my thoughts and figuring out where it was that I wanted to be. And as becoming a nurse, I love to help people, and I would have been a nurse regardless of the schedule that I was going to be doing, kind of the sacrifice I would be making for my family and friends, and just everything in general that comes with a nursing job. And I was ready for it at the time, but once I started thinking to myself more, I knew that I wanted to be in skincare because of my passion for the beauty industry. And whether I was going to become a nurse or not, I just wanted to work in a dermatology office or plastic surgery. I would have became a nurse esthetician in the long run, but with that path, I just knew that separating the pros and cons of that, I wasn't really going to be happy with just becoming a nurse in general. And just knowing myself as a person, I'm just a creative, hands-on person. I like to use my creativity to help others, and the fact that I'm transitioning into this new career path, I decided to become an esthetician. With that, becoming an esthetician means that you are doing skin analysis, you are doing facials, you're doing waxing, you do a little bit of makeup, but the branch of estheticians can really be pretty vague. And with that, you can kind of be a medical esthetician and working under a dermatologist. You can be a makeup artist, you can work with celebrities, you can own your own business. And with that, that was the reason why I became an esthetician, is kind of so that I can become my own boss and own my own company someday. And along with that, it was kind of a scary transition to take because becoming a nurse to an esthetician is definitely a big gap. When you look at the income range for the year, the annual salary is definitely a difference, but the fact that I'm going to be implementing my own creativity and vision into helping people's skin regain that beautiful growth and helping people with treatment, I am really interested in skin treatment and care, and that is the reason why I picked this path. It did take me a couple years to realize that. It was in the back of my mind for quite some time, but I was just so worried that estheticians were just not going to be making enough income for my future and for my family. Along with that, within the past couple of years, I just really doubted myself with my skills and thinking about whether or not esthetician would be the right job for me. But after implementing some plans and seeing some new opportunities that an esthetician can open for me, I decided to just go full on with this dream and just doing it for myself and my happiness and my mental health. So a couple things that I'd like to go over here is the schools that I transitioned from and a little bit of a review of what you kind of get becoming an esthetician into the program. So I was going to Palomar College before. I was just kind of finishing up some courses that would allow me to be able to transfer those credits into a university. to get a bachelor's degree, and once I got my associates, I was able to kind of decide what I wanted to do from there. Along the way, I just kind of wanted to hold that with me and keep it for the future, because I do want to go into a more business path with myself. So I applied for Palomar Institute of Cosmetology just to get into the esthetician program, and I loved the whole process. It was really smooth, and I toured the school maybe about a month before the classes started, and I believe I enrolled for that program 2 weeks before they were starting. So I was kind of rushing the orientation process, the financial aid, and kind of getting comfortable with the school and their schedule and touring it in general. But the administration was very welcoming and great about the transition, and they helped me get in right away just to start. And now I've been in this program for about a month now, and so far it's been really awesome. I love the people in my class, and they're also friendly and welcoming. They're very helpful. I think it's very beneficial that they ask you questions whether you need help with anything, and they just want to make you feel comfortable before you prepare for any clients that you take during the program. The overall program is pretty good. There's nothing to, I would say, I guess, anything to be scared about, because when you get in, you think it's going to be a very formal program with about 30 students. You think you're going to be kind of dealing with fighting for the attention from the professor, and it's not like a university setting up at all, of course, because this is a beauty school, and I just love the attention that the professors give to every student. Pretty much with that, I just like to say that as an esthetician, you still do get to learn a lot of the science classes, so you still brush up on your physio, your microbiome, your chemistry, because this all involves into your skincare. You really have to know the different systems in the body to be able to work with different skin types, and you do want to work with skin correctly and with people, because estheticians, massage therapists, doctors, and chiropractors are the only 4 types of jobs where you are licensed to touch people, and you definitely have to be very careful in the industry because you don't want to damage anyone's skin. With that, it's very beneficial to obtain that knowledge into helping other people achieve their skin goals. So a couple of things here is I do want to talk about the things they give you. The thing I really loved about the esthetician program is all the things that came in our kit. Thank you for tuning in with me today. Sorry for the lighting change. So just some time has passed and I just wanted to finish my review. So the only thing that I can probably discuss is that if you really like free products and free makeup and free skincare regimens that you can use on yourself and on your friends and family, then this will be the program for you. The first one I'd like to talk about is this Jan Marini skincare kit. This is the one that they started giving to students this year as of 2019. And inside it's just pretty much a starter kit. It's for normal and combination skin, which means if you have oily and dry skin, or you have dry to normal skin, it's just a combination of 2 different skin types. And right on the back here, they just give you samples that I think that you can just use for yourself. One of the things I can show you is actually a makeup kit that we do get as a part of us joining this school. This is all paid for as a part of our tuition, so I can go ahead and give you a little sneak peek inside. So the really cool thing about this makeup kit is that it's a NYX makeup kit and it comes with all NYX makeup inside. I like that it comes with compartments once you open the buckles, and when you release those, you'll see that the left and right side is organized by different makeup types. The left side is all for your eyes, so it's eyeliner and mascara and eyebrow types. On the right hand side, it's all of your lipsticks, so it goes from metallic lipsticks to matte to liquid, many different styles of lipsticks, which I really love because I do want to explore with those. And then once you get towards the bottom, all of the facial products will be in there, so it's your primer, your makeup base, your concealer, your foundation, highlighter, blush, contour, and then also a makeup eyeshadow palette. So that's really cool. The only sad part is that I do go to school in the evening, so we can't really do this type of makeup on clients. Clients don't really come in to get their makeup done from estheticians, so we actually use that time to do makeup on each other. And the second thing is we received a whole bunch of sample trial sizes. and one of them is from Image Skincare. So you get two versions, the Max and Ageless, and it's pretty much 4 products inside that you get to try, and they come with the basics of cleansing, some serum, moisturizer, and SPF. So one of them I'm actually thinking about giving to my mom because they did give us that to use. So it's not something that we use on our clients at all. I think they do provide this for us so that we can kind of vouch for the products when we're selling them to clients. A couple other things here. So we received 5 other products inside our CA Botana tote bags that came with our kits. As estheticians, they provide that for us, and all of our skincare products are inside. So we get Dr. D. Schwab products, and we get 5 of them. So one of them is a herbal toner, the other one is an herbal foam cleanser, and then we actually get sunscreen, Ambrosia aromatherapy cleansing oil, so you use that for your makeup remover, and then we get AMP and moisturizer. So we get to keep all of that, and we did pay for that as a part of our tuition, and I think it's really good that we get to try those products. I honestly haven't opened them yet just because I wanted to wait to open these products with you guys in this review video. And the third part is our esthetician kit. Sadly, I won't be able to show any of those products because I want to keep that confidential with the school. Once you join the program, you'll see that they provide you with a lot of esthetician practice things that you use as a mock practice before you take your examination to become an esthetician. So they pretty much help prepare you for what you need to know with sanitation, infection control, and everything like that to prepare you for your testing. So pretty much that kit you get to use on your clients. So they provide you with the supplies you need to do facials on clients, and then they provide you with supplies you need for your mock licensure. So that pretty much is kind of everything. I think that's a pro of the program. I would like to also talk about the cons of the program as well. There's not too many of it, as I would say, but I think the only thing that I would probably mention is that the con of the program is kind of like the organization of how our instruction or lessons are in class. When you first start off, you are considered a freshman, so you spend 1 month in a different classroom apart from the seniors, learning all of the basics of esthetician skills before they put you on the floor. That is only 10% of your program where you spend kind of in a freshman room, and then pretty much the 90% of the time you're an esthetician, you spend practicing on clients or on each other. So I didn't know that at the time when I was joining the program. I didn't think that you'd only have 1 month, which is 4 weeks, to practice all of your skills. Sometimes it felt a little rushed, and I didn't really have enough time to kind of learn everything. We kind of don't get to try everything hands-on. We do have to watch some things, and we do perform most of them. But for the most part, we do have to do hands-on facials with each other. We do hands-on waxing, and then we do hands-on spray tanning. But for the rest of the stuff we learned in the program, we would have to watch. Due to kind of cramming that time into 4 weeks, we learn 1 skill each day we're in class. So when you spend time in that class, it is probably about 3.5 hours that you're learning your clinicals, and then you spend 1.5 hours in theory, so that equals 5 hours total in school every day, Monday through Friday for me. And that would be my first con. The second con probably would have to be the fact that you pay for a makeup kit. As an esthetician, I don't know how other beauty schools are, but you actually don't ever get to use that makeup kit with clients, or you don't learn much about makeup. I know estheticians are not supposed to be considered makeup artists, but I think for the most part there should be a voluntary choice if you would like to pay for the makeup kit, or at least if you are not going to be using it on people, I think they should kind of lower the price on how much they should be charging for the makeup kit, because you're pretty much paying a lot of money for a kit that you don't really use in the program much. So you're pretty much using that for yourself. It could be good or bad depending on if you actually use makeup or not. It's okay with me because I love using makeup, but as for my other classmates that I've spoken to, they don't know how to use makeup, and they don't use makeup at all, so it probably would not be beneficial to them. Last but not least, I think that was actually everything that wraps up my review on this spiritual journey. I'm really glad you guys were able to join me in on this today. I'm sorry if it wasn't as descriptive as I would like it to be, but I just kind of wanted to go over everything that I have felt about this program and kind of my growth with why I wanted to become an esthetician. I'm really glad you guys were able to watch this video and kind of see this personal growth of me today. As for everything else, thank you so much for watching. I will be releasing some fashion videos soon, some art projects. I have some ideas on the way. So thank you so much for being so patient with this transition that I'm dealing with right now. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and everything like that. I'm super, super grateful for you guys being able to watch my stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.